guys, Tom is back with another LinScents video. Today we have a fragrance from the Lattafa Pride lineup, but before we get into that, just want to say thank you guys again. It is an honor to be playing on one of those electronic devices, whether it's that cell phone, the tablet, that laptop, that Macintosh, that brand new big screen TV, whether you watch me at home, at work, on a plane, a train, automobile. If you're watching me in any one of those places, man, kudos to you. However, and wherever you're watching me, it is an honor. If you guys are new to this channel, you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, comment, and like. Likes are very, very important. Now, the Lattafa Pride, man, they have plenty. It seems like they're putting a whole new lineup of these Lattafa Pride fragrances out, probably maybe every month or so. You guys remember I did a few Lattafa Prides. Give you a little booklet, and it has all the fragrances they got at that point, the Lattafa Pride lineup. And I got a new one. And it's another booklet. Okay, you get another booklet, and I'm thinking, okay, this is going to be the same booklet as the last one, but no, there are literally all new fragrances in here. Then they also have this coming soon, some new ones on the way, and they all look pretty dang dope to me. But the one we're going to be discussing today is none other than the vintage radio. Now, we all know I never had a vintage radio. Wasn't born long ago, but this is vintage radio right here, okay? We do have the box as well, but I'm going to read off these notes real quick just to show you what it's all about. Lavender, sage, bergamot, plum, palo santo, black pepper, sandalwood, and amberwood, okay? Not that many notes. I like. Okay, so here we go. Here's the box. I did take the plastic off just so, you know, guys wouldn't see me struggle with that, but there it is, the box, okay? Nice little textured on the box. On the bottom, nothing on the back. There's your badge code stuff right there. Badge code alert. By the way, if you guys are looking into purchasing some fragrances, maybe through Triple Traders, maybe through Hamidi, we do have some coupon codes for you guys, so use those wisely. Okay, 5% at Triple Traders, 25% at Hamidi, and Hamidi is 25% for like I think another couple weeks. So get on Hamidi, get that 25% off, and again, Triple Traders 5% off. I know it's not a lot, but Triple Traders is already cheap, so add that extra 5%. We're taking off a few dollars. Okay, so nonetheless, let's get into this fragrance. Okay, here's the bottle. Now, I did actually open this up, but I just wanted to show you this. Because maybe I probably just had a bad bottle. But there it is. That is the way it opens, like a Zippo. Boom. Okay. And it literally sits in here just like so. Now, sometimes, I'm going to open it up real quick just to show what I'm talking about. Sometimes these fragrances, especially around the cap area, they usually, in here, see? They usually have this little black thing. It's almost kind of like a washer, if you will. But it sits in there, and then when you put it on here, it makes more snug. So when I pulled this off, I think it might have fell somewhere. I'm gonna have to look for it, but see, look, it doesn't click or nothing, okay? So I'm assuming there was some kind of black washer type thing in here, just so it gives you a more of a clicky feel, but that is that, okay? So nonetheless, yours may not have that, so don't just kind of discredit this fragrance just because of that. But take a look at that bottle, very nice white matte finish, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, if you hold this up to a light, you probably can see what you got in here, but not right now. But nonetheless, all matte white, and the actual radio has like this raised texture too, so it doesn't just feel like it's painted on there or anything. Vintage raised letter, all that raised letter, so nice attention to detail. But all that matters is what it smells like. So see, this is the one thing I always hate about some fragrances. This is the one thing that takes a presentation beauty to disaster for me. When you have a nice presentation, all this cap, let's say the cap did have the thing on, but then you kind of went with this atomizer, this thing that looks like a turtleneck. Now, we all know the one on 3 AM from Sean John is actually a beautiful sprayer. So we shall see. Maybe this one might be a beautiful sprayer too, but let's see. Turtleneck vintage radio. Okay, so again, we got some sage, we got some lavender, sage, and bergamot at the top, some plum and palo santo at the mid. Let's see what we got here. Weak sprint. weak sprayer, but this stuff is potent. This stuff is loud. It's lovely too. Lovely, lovely, potent. I don't know what's... Man, when you kind of smell this in the air, and I kid you not, it almost smells like the smoothie... Starburst. You ever had the smoothie Starburst? It has that kind of like fruity, kind of creamy smell. I think with that lavender, maybe with that sage, giving it this kind of earthy lavender, very clean, but that nice bergamot. I think we have some plum in here as well. Ooh, man. Oh, even lovely on the skin. Not one of those fragrances where you're like, oh my God, in the sky it smells so great. But then you get to your very lavenderish, nice and citrusy, a little bit earthy with that sage, nice and kind of earthy green. A little bit of spice from the black pepper. Woody. Whatever this one is cloning, you guys, I have no idea, okay? Again, here's the thing. If you're one of those people that is like, oh my God, it's not even close to the real deal. Obviously, you probably either have the real deal, maybe you smelled the real deal. And if you have the real deal, then good for you. That means you have money. That means you have money to, you kind of got money to throw around like that. And you can buy the expensive fragrances, okay? These are for people who can't afford to pay $200-300 per bottle of juice, okay? Especially a bottle of fragrance that, you know, if you have these expensive fragrances, you probably got a nice little collection. If you got a nice collection, you aren't gonna use these all the time, okay? This is an everyday fragrance though, let me just say that. Definitely can wear this to work. You could definitely wear this on a nice date night. Definitely wear it with the fellas. Definitely can wear it to the club. Smells so damn good, you guys. Ooh. And those notes are working very lovely together. Citrusy, kind of fruity, kind of green. A little bit of green from that sage. A little bit spicy from a black pepper. It's not super duper spicy. Man, again, here's the thing, man. When you spray it in the air, you're gonna kind of get this smell of... Hold on. Take that bike back. You're gonna get kind of like this smoothie Starburst smell in there. It smells kind of creamy and fruity and stuff like that. Again, plum, lavender. Kind of got that cream, that clean finish, okay? Clean, fruity, woody, and oh man, you guys, this is dope. I really like this fragrance. This, again, I have no idea what it's cloning. You guys let me know, okay? And again, if you guys have the real deal, you know, if you guys are really, if you got the real deal and you're coming here to see how close it is, you most likely are not going to be persuaded to get this, okay? You got that because you wanted it, you wanted to pay the price, so there's no need to come here and try to get this, okay? If you got the real deal, you just keep the real deal, okay? Even if you want to say, oh, I want to get that to kind of save my sprays, let's be real, okay? If you got a big collection, you're probably never going to go through a bottle of something. I don't care who you are, because if you got a huge collection, if you have more fragrances than the days of a year, you probably most likely are not going to go through a whole bottle of anything. Buying backup bottles, honestly, is cool only if you have like a small collection, okay? Where you're going to be using these things. But if you got a huge collection and you're a reviewer and all this stuff, you already know you are going to be wearing probably something different almost every day. Yes, you might wear something 4 straight days, but then after that, you might not touch it for another 2 months, okay? 4 sprays a day, 5 sprays a day, you're not going to notice nothing in these bottles, okay? So if you have the real deal, just keep the real deal. Okay, but we don't know what the hell this is cloning. I don't know what the hell this is cloning. But if you guys know what it's cloning, you put that down in the comments below. But nonetheless, think of this fragrance as its own thing, and this fragrance is stunner. Okay, if you don't even care about what it's cloning, you just want to buy it, maybe the bottle looks very nice, this fragrance is a stunning, beautifully done fragrance. I kid you not, go out there and get this one because this smells lovely. Again, just as good. I like it in the air. The air varies very well. It smells delectable, delightful, inviting. Okay, this is a people-pleasing, mass-appealing fragrance. Okay, no leathers, no dirtiness in here, no oods in here, nothing that's going to turn people off. This is a very clean, very safe, very pleasing fragrance. Again, lavender, sage, get a little bit of citrus, a little bit of fruit, plum, woods, get some Palo Santo, you get some black pepper to give that spice. Man, this is definitely going to be the scent of the day. I'm going to rock this today. This smells very good. Go check this Lattafa Vintage Radio out. Again, you guys might not have the same deal. Again, I think when I pulled this off, you know, it was kind of coming loose in the box. That is to be expected with, you know, UPS throwing stuff around, USPS, okay? I'm assuming there was some kind of black thing in here. Usually these caps got that black, like kind of like almost like a washer type thing that kind of gives you a more snuggy fit. Mine doesn't have it. I'll look for it. But nonetheless, don't let that deter you from getting this fragrance. Even if it is like this and you can't pick it up like that, it doesn't matter. Just use it, wear it, smell good. Smell vintage, smell. You're not gonna smell vintage because this doesn't smell old. So I don't know why they call this vintage, but maybe just to make the bottle look cool. But that is Vintage Radio. Again, very lovely fragrance. Again, this is a first impressions. We can do a follow-up on this if you want. You can just ask me in the comments down below, hey, how did it last today? Because I'm going to wear this today. So you can put that in the comments down below. This is a very good, safe, people-pleasing, master-cleaning fragrance. Great fragrance. Peace.